Hello crafters and welcome to this week's From Picture to Page and Beyond Papercraft Show update. Now I'm Michelle Brown, Creative Director from Picture to Page, and we're nurturing your creativity with specialised papercraft events. So in this week's update we're going to have a dash of inspiration, we're going to talk about our upcoming shows and of course touch base with our papercraft posse. Now, whether you're watching us here live or watching our replay, I want you to jump in the comments, say hello, give us a like, a thumbs up, share us with your crafty friends. And of course, for all the information we'll go through today, plus more, make sure you head over to our website from picture to page and beyond.com.au. We can see all the show details, including the D-Stash. You can sign up to our newsletter and, of course, find out what's going on with the Papercraft Posse as well. So this week's dash of inspiration, I'm wondering if you've been struggling to get back into your creativity for the year. Do you feel like you've lost your enthusiasm, lost your mojo? And if that's the case, I'd like to suggest that you just start small. These days, it's so easy to jump online, to spend time on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram and just get so sucked in to all the wonderful things people are making and not actually making the time for ourselves. So I'd really like you to think about how you can start small, how you can play with some colour, or even think back to some of the things you might have loved as a child. Did you love using coloured pencils or coloured markers? And what are some of the things that you can do to replicate that? Now I've grabbed a few little things to share with you I was thinking about today. So one of the things I love to do, again, really simple, is just create a simple grid and then fill it in with patterns. It gets you to test your coloured markers, see what's still working, what colours they are, how they go together. It's always fun. Now, if you've got some other mediums, well, whether they're watercolours or water soluble, here's a little one that I did by just layering a few different colours and then putting a little bit of doodling around it. So it doesn't have to be complex. And then if you're more of a mixed media artist and like painting, then, I suggest going for something like this. Just splash the colour around, ooze it around. It doesn't have to be something you share with anyone. It doesn't have to be a great work of art. Just start small. Think of what you liked as a child. Get out the colours, whether they're just simple pencils or markers, or you've got water-soluble mediums, or you've got more expansive range of paints. Get them out. Just splash some colour around, just a little bit for each day, and see how that makes you feel. And then play with it and see how you can build on it. So I hope that helps bring your mojo back. And I can see Mary and Carol. Hello there. Thank you so much for joining us today. So onto our Papercraft show news. So we are getting ready for our Bendigo show. It's a bit over 6 weeks away on Friday the 28th and Saturday the 29th of March. So it is a new date to when we had the show previously, back from 2023 previous. But we are returning to the Bendigo Showgrounds in the foyer. So fully air conditioned, fully accessible, wheelchair accessible, and easy to get to, air conditioned, and lots of free parking. Now, we are still getting the retailers locked in place. We've got a couple more added this week, and I am really quite excited about the lineup. Now, we'll be announcing the retailers as well as the classes, and tickets will go on sale on Monday, the 24th of February. So a couple of weeks out, we will have all that information and bring it to you, and hopefully you can join us. And of course, to get the information before we announce it here, you need to be on our email list. So head over to our website from picture to page and beyond.com.au, scroll down to the bottom, pop in your name and your email address, and you will get all that information before we share it with everyone else. Now, of course, while you've got your diaries out and you're marking your calendars, make sure you've got the Pakenham show on Saturday the 17th and Sunday the 18th of May. That'll be out at the Cardinia Cultural Centre. So usual weekend, usual venue. Again, lots of parking, very accessible, all air conditioned, just a really great location. And again, we've started to call for retailers for that, and we're getting some very interesting line up there as well. So for the retailers, keep an eye on your inbox, and we'll be talking to you about the Pakenham show because it's just a little over 3 months away. And of course, as we head out the year to the Sandown show, again, fully accessible, fully air conditioned on Friday the 10th and Saturday the 11th of October. Now, again, for all of those details, head over to our website as well as for our D-Stash. Now, our D-Stash is going to be on Saturday the 28th of June at the Notting Hill Community Hall, and we'll be sending out an email to our crafters at the start of May for those of you who might be interested in coming along and rehoming some unwanted craft goods, because I know we've all got plenty of those. So while you're doing your decluttering, set aside stuff that you might want to bring along to the D-Stash. Now, our Papercraft Posse is the corner of the internet where we can get together and share what we're working on between shows and updates. We've got well over 1,000 crafters and retailers there, and it really is a lovely place to ask questions, to get feedback, and share what you're working on. So this week's share, we've had Tracy back with her 3D paper creation. We've had Julie from Handmade Haven share her upcoming cropping day as well as some of her creations. And Mary's been sharing more about what's going on at Craft Zone. Now we do have some Papercraft Posse dates coming up. I was hoping to get to Bendigo for the next one, and I haven't been able to secure a venue yet. So give me a couple more days. I will work on that, and I will come and do a special update if I manage to pull that off. And of course, we've got Saturday this 26th of April and Saturday the 12th of September. So again, all of those days are over in the group. So I think that is it for this week's update. Like we said, please pop in the comments, let us know that you give us a thumbs up, a love heart, or share us with your crafty friends. And so if you're looking for a little bit of inspiration, make it simple. Think back on what you loved to do as a child and just get out some coloured pencils or coloured markers and put some colour down, and hopefully that creates a spark, gives you some ideas, and then you can jump in from there. Bendigo show just over 6 weeks away on Friday the 28th and Saturday the 29th at the showgrounds. Fully accessible, free parking, fully air conditioned. And then we will be heading to Pakenham in May and Sandown in October with our D-Stas in June. And I would love for you to share what you're working on at the Papercraft Posse as well. And I did just have another thought. We will be having an ATC swap at the Bendigo show, so I will be making sure that when we announce the retailers and the classes and tickets go on sale, that we'll be announcing our ATC theme as well, so we'll have plenty of time to get those made. So that's it for this week's update. Thank you so much for joining us. I look forward to continue being part of your crafting community. Have a crafty day.